iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
The ladies of Freestyle Love Supreme, welcome to iHeartRadio Broadway.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
I feel like this is going to be the highlight of my week, talking to the two of you. I'm so excited. No pressure. We're here to talk about the upcoming Live at the Waldorf series that Broadway Unlocked is creating, they're producing, and it's on Monday, August 23rd at 7:30 p.m. Virtually, you can stream it on Broadway Unlocked, also iHeartRadioBroadway.com. But before we talk about this, I want to check in with both of you. How are the two of you doing? It's 18 crazy months that we've been in, so how are the two of you doing?
Kayla, you want to take this one first?
I think that is the sound of the last 18 months. I will say, Anissa and I, we got to hang out like for the first time. I haven't seen each other in so long. And maybe 2 months ago, we hung out, and also Jelly from the show and Ashley were there. And let me tell you, we have so much creative energy pent up inside of us. We were literally jamming and freestyling for like 8 hours straight. We went on a 2-hour run about just rapping about late night show hosts. So
that did happen.
It's been a crazy year, but now we have a lot to bring to the world and the stage and the people at large.
Yeah, it's been wild. I was just thinking about the day everything shut down, and I remember I was doing so many things, and I kept saying to myself, I'm gonna have a panic attack soon, and then everything shut down, and I was like, well, I didn't mean to close the world.
Anissa, this is all your fault.
But yeah, we were all forced to sit down with ourselves and our minds. And I really hope that things are moving forward, but I will say that it was a bittersweet thing, because I'm sure you all feel the same way. When have you ever taken that amount of time to just sit? And like, some people were forced to move back in with their families. Like, when do you have that time to be with your parents like that, you know? So it was bittersweet, but I'm glad that we had the Freestyle Love Supreme Academy, and that we were able to still create and do things and use those creative juices. And yeah, super excited for things to just move forward. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So when the two of you found out that Freestyle Love Supreme was coming back for limited engagement, what was the excitement level for audiences to be able to come back and see your show specifically?
Oh my, literally a trillion% excitement. I mean, just for me. So I feel like if my excitement level was this much, people coming to see the show, like, I think the whole world is excited for this. And I know our whole crew at Freestyle Love Supreme is excited to hit the stage.
Yeah, there's nothing like being in a room with other people and feeling the energy. That's the thing that's missing from these Zoom performances and Zoom interactions. It's just like, yes, you're here in, quotations, but like it's something special to be in the room, and that's what our show is all about. The audience is another cast member. We can't do the show without them, so to have that energy again is going to be very, very wild, and it's just, we need it.
Yeah, I need it.
and that first performance back, when that applause goes up, what's that ultimate feeling going to be like for the two of you?
Oh my God.
Will I cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even, the thing is, we didn't know we were going back to Broadway. No one thought that was a thing. So when we found out about that, it was like, oh, this is happening. Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
Me and Anissa were talking about it too. When we joined the crew last year, we joined it right before the Broadway run. So, I mean, we had absolutely no idea what even the show was, really. We had about 4 days of rehearsals, and then we just started on Broadway doing a show where there's no script, no props.
Not normal.
Not normal. So you can't even prepare for it. It's not like, if I went back home, I could be memorizing my lines. It's like the only way that Anissa and I could really do the show was by doing it every night and just kind of failing and feeling, nervous and having that energy. But this year, when we found out that we were coming back, me and Anissa were like, all right, put us in, coach. Like, we're ready. I'm ready to hit the field. Let's do it.
We feel more prepared. The guys have been doing this show for 18 years now. They know each other like the back of their hand.
A little bit of time, I would say.
Yeah, so it was very intimidating to come in as completely new people, and like, we're bringing in the female energy. Hello.
Absolutely.
Who runs the world, girl?
But also I'm curious what the experience is like to watch audiences come see this show for the first time who have never experienced anything like this, what is it like watching audience members take it in for the very first time?
I mean, I feel like it's how I feel every single
Yeah.
night. I mean, every night the show is new for us. So it's like literally every night I'm laughing at my own cast members because
Yep.
they're cracking me up. And I think the coolest thing about our show is like people really don't believe that we are making it up on the spot. They're like, how is this possible? Like, all right, okay, so you got a story from an audience member, but they must have been like a plant, right? Like that's
Right.
grandma in the audience. It's like, no, literally, we are experiencing the show at the same time that you are. And that's my favorite part of the show. Like with our show, it's all about people coming on stage, you know, not being prepared. It's just like life. Like you never know what's going to happen next. You have to just make connections on stage. And, you know, especially our show, I think it's really beautiful that there are no big props. There's no big set changes. It's literally just 6 or 7 people on stage bringing their authentic selves and truths and being who they have to be and who they are on stage, you know?
Right.
And the only way that we can succeed together as a team is to trust each other and to listen to each other and to just have fun and, you know, be yourself on stage. And I think that's really beautiful.
And speaking of being yourself, again, I want to say Monday, August 23rd, 7:30, virtually on Broadway Unlocked and iHeartRadio Broadway.com. The Women of Freestyle Love Supreme live at the Waldorf. When you were asked to do this concert, walk me through the process of the ask and going, are we really performing at the Waldorf?
Yeah, it's a super fancy space. Kayla and I just did a photo shoot there the other day, and we feel very rich. So much money was sent to our bank accounts just walking in.
I smell like caviar permanently now.
Can I just say, it looked like you guys were having zero fun at that photo shoot. Zero fun whatsoever.
You said don't like each other. It's becoming a problem.
Something happens when we get together. We have to be separated. No, it's super exciting to be there in person and then to have this large virtual audience. So get your tickets now so you can be there. It's going to be super magical. And also just to be able to get more women in the Freestyle Supreme Academy in this improv hip hop world and to prioritize female identifying women of color. Like it's super important. I think it's something that's important to every one of us that are going to be on that stage. And we just want to be able to share this thing with the world and allow people to know that this kind of thing exists, this kind of place exists where you don't necessarily have to be a rapper or an improviser. You can just be someone out in this world trying to figure out your voice. I mean, a lot of women suffer from imposter syndrome or being in the room and being silenced. And we want to challenge that and let people know that their voice matters, they're important. And I know as someone who used to struggle with being super shy and a lot of social anxiety, and I still deal with that today. And having this medium to be able to express myself it's continuing to teach me constantly, and I'm learning every day. So we just want to give back and let people know that this is something that they can do. You can do this.
And what do you want? What should audience members expect during this concert? Can you give us a little hint of what they're going to get?
Oh my gosh. Well, the audience members, the best part is that no matter where you are, if you're in the Waldorf Astoria with us, or if you are at your house sitting in your pajamas with a bowl of popcorn on your couch, it doesn't matter. You can interact with our show. So we're going to be taking suggestions from you. We're going to be making songs and stories and laughing with you as you share your stories and influence our show and interact with our show.
And what's something that you want audience members to learn about the two of you during the show?
Our rivalry. You're gonna find out how me and Anissa are just arch enemies, and we want you to pick sides. It's basically what's gonna happen. We're like the Captain America versus Iron Man.
No, what you're gonna find out is that we are a community. It's family. That's what coming into Freestyle Love Supreme, and I was someone that used to see the shows when I was in high school and college. So to look up to these people and then to get on stage with them and being so intimidated and then realizing that they're just friends that got together to have fun. And then they ended up on Broadway.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what Freestyle Love Supreme is. That's the energy we bring to the Academy. We're just friends having fun. We're jamming, and we need the audience to do it with us because they're part of the show. So we need you to be there so that we can create this thing together.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm. And
Sorry, go ahead.
Like, if you like what we're doing, if you think like, oh, I can never beatbox, I can never rap, I can never do these things, you can do it. And the FLS Academy is a space where you can practice that. You don't have to become the best rapper, but as Anissa said, these skills that you learn about just finding the power of your voice, being comfortable enough to take up space with your voice and who you are as a person, that's the FLS Academy is really a safe, amazing, inclusive space where you can practice those skills and do exactly what we do.
And talk to me a little bit more about the Academy, because I'm fascinated by it. I think it's such a tremendous program that you all have built. How did the Academy come to be, and how do people find out more about the Academy?
Yeah, so the guys used to be approached a lot to do workshops and little one-off things to teach what this is. And they decided, why don't we just put together a type of school where people can come and learn to do this? I actually went to the Academy back in 2019 and have some kind of success story where Chris Shockwave Sullivan was my facilitator, and he was like, "Oh, you're good. Come do this. Come audition for Broadway."
That's amazing.
Improv scout. You pulled her up into the big leagues.
Yeah, but we have like dentists and lawyers and math teachers and people that just do improv, or just actors, or people that just do rap. It's everyone coming together. If you don't want to perform for a living, you don't have to. It's just to have fun and be yourself and find yourself. So I think that, it's super important to get women in the sequel. Improv is just this thing that's usually white male dominated, and we want to erase that. Mm-hmm. We want more people. We want more women. We want more people of color. We want the LGBTQ plus community. We want everybody to have their voice and know that whatever they have to say, their story matters, and we want to hear it.
Which is also a great way to also help change the dynamic of what's happening on Broadway as well.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've been having those conversations during the pandemic, and I'm glad that people are becoming aware. I'm glad that Passover is the first show that is opened, and it's just super important. I'm so excited for the future and what is changing, and that people are listening and becoming aware.
Absolutely. How do people find out about the Academy?
You can visit our website at fls.academy. And you can sign up for classes there and find out more information, see what we're up to, what we're doing. Come join.
Come join.
So I want to plug this one more time. Monday, August 23rd, 7:30 p.m., both in person, virtually, Broadway Unlocked, iHeartRadio, Broadway.com, live at the Waldorf, the ladies of Freestyle Love Supreme Academy. I guarantee, just based off of this interview, you're going to have not only the most fabulous time, but just an amazing evening. Thank you to you both. I cannot wait to be there on Monday, on the 23rd, supporting you both and everything that is going on with the Academy. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Yeah.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.